supplementary questions here on in. Let's begin with Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Highway and bridge construction through Fort McMurray is ongoing. One of the biggest irritants for my constituents in Wood Buffalo is the seemingly random timing by contractors. In the past month, there have been repeated instances where contractors failed to provide proper notice to the public on lane closures, failed to provide adequate signage, and failed to meet deadlines. This is especially difficult during extended rush hours in the morning and evening and on shift change days, Thursdays and Sunday. The issue came to a head earlier this month when a maintenance crew closed one lane of Highway 63 until 7 p.m. To the Minister of Transportation, have the contractors been penalized for these infractions, and what is he doing to stop these massive delays?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the honourable member's right to talk about the frustrations of some residents of Wood Buffalo. Alberta Transportation has more than $700 million in construction projects underway there. This means there will be construction delays. We've clearly defined restrictions for our contractors in the area for when lane closures are not permitted, and the incident the member refers to was a violation of these restrictions. We have done and will continue to issue penalties to contractors who violate their contractual obligations. Mr. Speaker, the short-term pains we hope that will lead to long-term gains, but in the meantime, I appreciate the honourable member bringing up those shortfalls.
Honourable member, first up.
Thank you. To the same minister. What is the minister doing about the constant traffic nightmares on and around Confederation Way and Thickwood Boulevard and the interchanges, as residents of my constituency are stuck in traffic for an hour or more waiting for these interchanges to be fully functional?
Honourable Minister.
Thanks. Thanks, Mr. Speaker. We have made considerable progress in the honourable member's area, but I can tell you a second lane on the eastbound, southbound ramps at both the Thickwood and Confederation have opened. Just this morning, we opened a third northbound lane on 63 between Morrison Street and Thickwood Boulevard, Mr. Speaker. I've already heard this is helping. Mr. Speaker, there's more lane openings planned in the upcoming weeks, and we've expanded restricted hours for our contractors to stay away from those rush hours because that seems to be one of the biggest problems, Mr. Speaker. So we'll keep listening and we'll keep making improvements, and I appreciate the honourable member drawing these legitimate concerns to our attention.
Honourable member.
To the same minister, as this is close to my heart, I'm curious to know how the Alberta government is progressing with the implementation of my report recommendations and its commitment to have the twinning of Highway 63 completed by 2016.
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I'm happy to report that we're on track to finish Highway 63 by the end of 2016, something that certainly the official opposition would never have funded. You know what? In June 2012, we have issued 7 contracts covering 136 kilometres of work worth more than $400 million, Mr. Speaker. Construction will include safety rest areas, pullouts, passing and climbing lanes, and we've also taken many steps to make the roads safer. Mr. Speaker, this is a long journey. There's a lot of work to be done in the Fort McMurray, Wood Buffalo area, but we understand it's needed. When people ask for it, it's legitimate, and this government will continue to build Alberta and get these and other projects completed.
The honourable member for Ayr.